Hi guys, and welcome back to another Shaun the Buffalo video, and we've got only a short intro this time. Just going to explain some changes from my last video, which was literally only one. This is just a short video featuring some tournament gameplay. I didn't film rounds 1 to 4, I just filmed round 5, top 8, top 4 and finals. So it's pretty like just a straightforward video of just the gameplay. I went 7-0 in this tournament, so straight 21 points, and it's the first place that I've taken with this deck so far. First of hopefully many. Like I say, I'm going to be doing a lot of recordings on this deck because there are multiple ways to play it, and there's multiple ways to sequence and attack certain matchups basically. So I'm going with the singular deck change so far. Pokemon count's the same. Obviously, as I explained in my last video, it's primarily designed to dominate the current best cards of the format, which is Charizard. So we're running double Iron Leaves. This will change going into the Twilight Masquerade format, as will the energy count to fit that, because the energy count so far matches or warrants running the dual Iron Leaves. We're going to see how that changes going forward. But for now, the only change of the deck that I made from last time was that I cut Counter Capture, which, again, this is one of those aggressive decks because it's a basics deck. So, and going second a lot of the time, you tend to get the turn 1 KO, turn 1 going second KO. So I took the Counter Capture out and replaced it with a single copy of Energy Search, which, although there's 13 energy in the deck, is probably the best choice that I could have possibly made for this deck. The only other change I could have possibly made would have been running more Nest Balls or something like that. Oh, I think there was one additional change actually, because I do remember I used to be running 2 Nest Balls, and I think the change there was playing an additional switch cart, just to basically counteract the amount of control decks that are running about. So that's the only change behind that, and like I say, we're going to get straight into the tournament gameplay. So I'm currently 4-0 in a tournament, and I had totally forgotten to record any of the videos leading up to that. But all is well. So we're in Top Cut now. I'll see if I can continue my streak. It's been a good day for this deck. Made a little change here and there as opposed to my last video. So it is on the same deck, the Future Box deck. Just waiting for my opponent to flip a coin. And my opponent is going to be going first. I'm pretty sure I already faced this guy in the initial running up to this. In the initial round, sorry. Yeah, it's the player that I faced in the first round actually. So he's playing some Arceus Armor Rouge deck, and it was a hard match last time, and with this hand, hopefully I get something to bail me out of having to use too many energies in one go. But my opponent is going first, thankfully, so there's that. And the Galgian Fire in the active is somewhat helpful, I suppose. Just going straight in with Squawkabilly, and wow, that's a triple research and an Ionodar, 2 Ionos. So, and no Arceus down, so this is looking good, to be honest. I'm going to see what he brings in off the Iron Bundle, because I'd rather get rid of one of these Shark Cadets now while I've got the chance. Potentially anyway, yeah, which is what he does. I'm so not a fan of losing this many energy, but it is what it is. I'm going to super up that Iron Bundle back in because it's a good card to have. It's like a semi-boss, you might say. And we didn't get a whole lot, but I mean, we got KO, which is a start, I suppose. But outside of that, we didn't really get much else. So we want this and this here. Start getting these grass into play. Seems counterintuitive, I know it's dropping Iron Leaves, but considering that I don't have to have the Iron Leaves on board until the last minute, it doesn't really matter per se. Against Fire, another EXP share is not great, but at least I have the Iono in hand to put that back in the deck. Sorry, random fight, it's summer after all, so. See what my opponent puts up here, because surely he doesn't want to have the Shark Cadet knocked out, but yeah, he certainly can't put the Squawkabilly in play, to be honest. There's his Arceus, finally. And the Iono. So, we're down a lot of energy already, unfortunately, which is not good. But this hand is okay, as it was. It would have been nice to get damage on this Arceus prior to its attack going off, or even potentially going in. Actually, no. Now I've got the Iron Leaves. I can just totally just go Iron Leaves, and it's not such a bad idea actually. Because I'm hitting for 240 on this Guardian as well. That'll be one more thing for him to get next turn. I think I'm gonna go for it, yeah. I'm gonna empty my hand down a little bit just to get the... I'm gonna get the energy off the Miraidon because obviously it's got free retreat anyway. So get the grass off there, the energy off the Miraidon, because I'm not bothered about that getting stuck in the active as opposed to things with the XP share. And this is what I was saying about grass not having too much of an issue. God, if I can get boss on this Arceus now, that would be insane. Let's go for it. Oh my god, get boss on the Arceus. Have it. That is like so naughty, it's unbelievable. I don't know if he has. Yeah, he's got fire energy, so we can move with another DCE energy around. And yeah, we're just going to hit like this because we get to retreat after this. You like have to have a boss potentially for the Mew, and then I'm going to put this up, or this actually, because this is going to be hitting for the 80 damage with the gift energy. I'm keeping the air. I would imagine he's got a V-Star in hand. Okay, so I mean this time I don't know if he's going to have the other boss, that's the only thing, but you'd have to V-Star for the boss if I retreat this, so I'm going to attach this here. Go for the restart for 1, and treat the lightning off. Counts this. Peak acceleration for knockout. Because it's just more beneficial rather than. It's basically establishing my board state, essentially. So, put one here. I'll put one there. No, I can just. I'll put one here because then the XP share triggers if it doesn't have the boss. And it keeps my energy around a little bit longer. I could have essentially prime captured this, because that would have taken the Arme Rouge engine out of play. My opponent's gonna have to push forward the Arceus, yeah. Right. It is what it is. And he'll probably have to get a Mew EX here if he plays it. And by the way, something to discard, maybe use a Lost Vacuum if he doesn't have an Ultra Ball. I'd assume he would have, if he had an Ultra Ball, I'm assuming he would have done it last turn, basically. Realistically anyway. And there's the XP trigger. Onto there. Yep. Now, question is, I've got 5 energy in bin, 5 energy in play. I need to find out if I have. I certainly can't play that Town Store either. But my hand being as awkward as it is, great. Get rid of one of these. Let's get these two things out and we have a look at what we've got in deck. This we need to find out if we've still got energy in deck. So let's have the Iron Leaves this turn. Which we do, got 3 energy. And I'm not even considering putting the. Do you know what? Now I've got 25 cards left in deck, it's not enough. It might be worth prime capturing this in. Because I don't want to waste this prime capture. The only thing is, if I miss, it'd be so frustrating. So maybe it is worth thinning the extra card out, but it does give him the. Yeah, do you know what? We'll play it. We'll put this as play. We'll get. This is the best thing to have for the sake of the. Do I really need to Professor's Research this turn? That's a thing. But yeah, I'm going to anyway. And there's Knockout on. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, press retreat now. Please don't tell me I've attached. Yeah, that could have been an extreme misplay right there, but luckily enough, we're all good. So get Knockout on this. It may well have been better just to. Why does he put that forward? And I've got like, I think I've still got double switch card in deck as well. Yeah, so I've got 1 in hand, 1 in deck. What does this do? What does this button do? Does he have DTE? Oh no, because he's got that thing. I forgot they play this. Ah, oh, that's kind of like triggering. This takes 80 less damage, so... Right. What do we do? If it's on full HP, takes 80 less damage. So, let's see. Go away, random thing. Let's just have a look at his deck list. To see what he plays healing wise. He plays a maximum belt, that's all. So there's no healing in the deck, it would seem. Ah! Damn it, I didn't really think of that. Okay, so not the end of the world anyway. Let's get the EXP share back on here. I know I don't have any lightnings left in deck, so I do need to figure out what I do have in deck though. Oh, I do have a lightning, but it's not enough to play with, I don't think. Yeah, so we're going to leave that. So best thing to do would be to get rid of this. Get this as hands, because he'd have to like counter catcher. I'm not even sure if it's worth putting any more energy into play. I think we put this one into play here because we have the feature booster for this for retreat. And then because we've got future booster for this, I should have put that other iron crown down, but I didn't think to for some reason. He might knock out an iron crown here, to be honest. He gets Mew and not Arceus for whatever reason. Like, okay. Unless his other card in hand is Arceus V-Star. That to me makes no sense, unless he's prized 2 Arceus V-Star. I don't know how many he plays. Take another look at his deck list. Yeah, he plays 3 Arceus V-Star, so there's no way that... What's he bossing in, I wonder? Yeah, I was going to say it must be the Mew. And he's hitting for 160, so he needs an extra fire energy. Which I'm sure he'll get off the restart, depending on. Although he's got 4 energy in the bin, so that's risky. How many energies to play? 12. 4 DC, 4 DCE, 8 fire. So being down 3 fire there, and the 4 on the active, was just like the riskiest thing he could have done, essentially. I don't see how that would have benefited him in any way, shape or form. But I think this game, I'm pretty certain is wrapped up. I don't think I've got any boss's orders left. Oh, I've got 1 left. And his last 2 cards in hand were this. So he knows I've got this in hand though, the Iron Leaves. So now he's boxed. I don't understand why he didn't grab anything there. Like, he should have grabbed his V-Star. He's knocked down any V-Star. I don't get it. It's as simple as that, I suppose. Yeah, into the active we go. Yes. Done. Just make sure I'm hitting the damage. Pretty certain I am. And that's as simple as that, beating fire with grass. Maximum bounce. So we're at, that was the first match of Top Cut. Apparently there's only 2 rounds of Top Cut, like top 4 and then top 2. So there might be a little pause in the recording. I'm just going to have a look at the matches. Pairings. So that was, sorry, top 8 and then top 4 and then finals. So yeah, we've got a while to go yet, so I'll cut the recording here and I'll be back for top 4. So we're now going into the top 4 round and haven't faced this guy in the whole tournament yet. I'm hoping it's not a control deck, and if it is, I'm hoping I go second, but I think he called heads up. Do you want to go first? No, I would like to go second. Not that I've checked what he's playing yet, but oh, it's the Cloth deck. Cloth is good. I'm happy to be playing against Cloth here. Not particularly a fan of the hands that I'm about to discard, but here's what it is. This is on a Super Rod. We'll see how many of Super Rod he plays. And he's put an Austin in play for me as well, so my guy. How many Super Rods does he play? He plays 2 Super Rod. So, I mean, I might just boss the Bidoof, quite frankly, and sort of charge up from there. I don't need to play any support other than boss. It doesn't help me not to. I've got the XP share that I can put on this iron bundle, actually. So I'm just going to put the EXP share on the iron bundle. Put this here, and considering he's just gone for the Bidoof straight away, it just makes sense, doesn't it, to get this bad boy in the active and peak acceleration. Like, it doesn't it doesn't matter too much. I've got the Iron Leaves on hand. That's dead. Yeah, I'll be able to another grass off the prizes. This cannot kill my 2 prizes unless he plays maximum belt. Guess we should find out what ace spec he's running actually. Super effective, that's it. Puts. Prime Catcher is his ace spec of choice, which does seem about right to that. Breaking Sneasler, so I guess he must have the tool in hand. Doesn't seem like an ideal thing to go for realistically here. And I think I'm just going to play this Miraidon if I can, and then wait until I can draw in a boss to get the Brute Bonnet out of the way. My man plays Colress. That's new. Haven't seen a Colress being played before in this deck. As far as I was aware, it was all quad Io, quad Arvin, and like double research maybe, and double boss. So That's bleeding out. Nearly all of his Ultra Ball's gone. I just realised how far away my microphone is. So hopefully we can hear me more now. He's putting the electrode down now. That is so risky. Oh, he's not putting it down, he's just Ultra Balling for it. Does he have the DCE for this? I mean, whatever it's called. No, he does not. What do we go for? I'm not fussed anymore about losing this, but just get another one of these. I don't really want to lose the Super Odyssey, but I suppose having the bench space, I can afford to lose one Iron Leaves. What's the max I can hit for at the moment? What am I hitting for at the moment? 60. So I want to be hitting for 100. So we do play this anyway because it was so unlikely that I was going to get that off. Wow, he's just going straight in. Like, that to me seems ridiculous. Yes, we would like to use this. And then all I need from here is literally, let's put this here anyway. Let's see if I have the thing back in. One Iron Crown or, yeah, I was going to say one Iron Crown or one Future Booster Capsule. Would have done it. I don't foresee myself using Iron Hands in this matchups, and I honestly would rather make him hunt for one extra thing. This is 220, right? Yeah, that's 220. Certainly not going to put the Town Store in play. Is it me, or does everyone seem to forget about Iron Leaves coming in? Cram. Do I just... just in case of IO now, I obviously want to swing this turn. Don't need to swing excessively either. There's no point putting that down yet, so I'm not going to. And I think I'm going to put these one there, one there. Probably should have put another grass into play. This is another Bidoof coming on, or another Cram. Interesting. If we could have thinned our hand down. I suppose it's one more thing to get out of his resources. Put this here. It's just putting the pressure on the resources essentially. That's all I want to be doing. Because it does seem like I've got my opponent stuck anyway by KOing that Bidoof early. Opponent's lost both of his super rods. Don't know when he lost the other one or when he used the other one, but what is this? If people really think that's worth playing, you have basic Pokemon tactic 30 more to Charizard, basically. It may as well read. Get this. Don't want to get that yet. I'll get this just in case of cheeky you know, I can't think of the word now. Oh, what I'm doing. Click off that. Get in there. And then power this up. I don't want to put too many energy into play, basically. So I'm going to put this here. Just gives me an alternate win condition for sniping later on, potentially. But it looks like this top 4 is just me bodying my opponent. I'm not sure how many he's got in the loss zone. He's got 3 in the loss zone. Well, that was good, wasn't it? So, yeah, my opponent could do nothing there. Never mind, 6 prizes, guy. And we'll move on to the finals, I suppose. So we are in the finals. Let's see how we go. This guy's got a good Ting Blue deck, as I understand it. I played against him in the, I think it was the 3rd or 4th. Yeah, it was the 4th round because he was my last match to go 4-0 into the top cut, basically. And he's making me go first, which is the better decision overall. So the Iron Leaves is where I'm starting. And we're going to go Maraudon down, Lightning to Maraudon, and I don't know if I want, yeah, I suppose the single can't attack straight away, so I suppose we can, I don't really want to get rid of that, and I'm not particularly going to be Ionoing my opponent next turn either. So, may as well get these down. Let's see what my man can do. If I can find double, it's a big research, I'll double it. He lost the most useless cards in this matchup, I suppose. Well, the last Wacky would have done him some good, and so would the counter capture. But let's see if he drew into Turbo Energize anyway, because Turbo Energize is the only thing he's missing here. Well, that and a Tinglu, obviously, as in the. Oh, okay. That's oh my god, don't want to be using the box here. But I suppose card that would potentially be good in this matchup, I would assume, would be... well, let's get these brass into play anyway. Let's do this. And now I'm going to hit that in advance, so that it can't use its 220 attack on my Iron Leaves. That's a bit annoying, but that's what it is. And this will get him probably Turbo Energize, I assume. But no, that's on there. You can't. Okay, so it's dropping some damage onto probably one of these. He's just going to leave that in the active. Okay. This only gets its ability when it's in the active, so that's fine. We're going to boss this in. We're going to put this down. We're going to restart for one. Get the rest of our grass energies into play. Oh, I should have put the AXP share on Mew. God damn it. So more grass. Just keep these up basically. And then next turn we're just going to research get and with any luck get rid of that bloody heavy baton before it starts being a nuisance. Let's 5 seals down. Because, I mean, you can switch cart and switch cart, so what? It's just one of those, I suppose. And this only turns off my abilities when it's in the active, which realistically doesn't want that in the active. Gita, what does that do again? Let's have a look. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, shuffle your deck, draw on its turn, your Pokemon can't attack. Right, so it's not good. It's a terrible version of Turbo Energize effectively because it's your support for turn as well. Okay, so he's going to be using Sunbringer to one of these Tingloos, I would assume. Switch just to put that there. Why would you put it on that? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me, but I mean, be nice judge. So he's getting that ready anyway. That's fair enough. Can we stop decking Arvin? No, we can't. So get rid of this. And get the old crown. What could this give me that I would hate to see? What's the correct? It's probably getting rid of that nuisance actually, more than you. Yeah, get rid of the Mew, I suppose. so that's going for 100 anyway. So now we put this on here and we research. And finally the XP share can be put on the meal. This puts me the other crown in hand, or essentially in deck, because I would imagine I'll get an iron next turn. And we just peak acceleration knock this out. We can... do we... like, I might just put these on the active if I'm honest, because all my XP shares are trigger either way. And then it gives me a 220 attacker by itself with the triple crowns down. But it seems a bit risky, so I'll put one here and put that there, which is fine. And I get the Lost Vacuum to get rid of these. I don't know if I've used another one yet, I don't think I have. I have to promote the Iron Valiant. No? Okay. Doesn't promote the Iron Valiant. His confidence in his skills to iron me down to 4, it would appear. I've got one Arven in hand and I haven't used another Arven yet. I was using Penny on that, okay. Well, that's interesting. This is going to be a counter catcher turn. It would have to be a counter catcher turn realistically. How many of my researchers do I have? I'm pretty sure I'll play 3. So I've used 1. Don't have enough one in hand. It's just fine, you know, thinking about all the outs every time a card is played, essentially. So we get that there, and then... oh, where's the other one? Where's the other one? There it is. There. Okay. This could be where it all falls apart if I'm like, if I don't play this well. I have 1 energy in the prizes, so that's useful information. I have 1 energy in the discard, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I play 13 energies. So, that being the case, do we not? Do we? I suppose we need to thin as much as possible here. So Iono is going to be the less helpful choice. Oh, do you know what? I didn't check just then if my energy search is prized, because if I had energy search, oh, for God's sake. Stupid. Right. Get rid of this. Ah, come on. Go away. I hate that it does that. I literally just click on the tool, but no, apparently not. So I'm gonna go here. Ah, and the energy search was there, so I didn't need to discard all that. But it's what it is, I suppose. I'll stick up there. And now, I don't really see how we can make a comeback from this. Gives me energy as well, which is good. So I've used one singular boss. I've got 13 cards in deck. If I get Iono to 2, I draw 3 of those cards, the 2 from the Iono, 1 for turn, 10 out of however many. Can I get the boss? Although the boss alone wouldn't do it, actually. So no. I did get the boss as well. Interesting. That is like very, very interesting, actually. Pokemon. Did I? No. So I've still got access to an Iron Leaves. So we're gonna Arvin for this. Yeah, that. And no. Yeah? Ugh. So difficult. Yeah, because I can put one on this actually, and then just put this up. So we go. Oh no. I feel like I've messed this up already. Lost Vacuum, the EXP share away. That. I've got plenty of grass in play, but it's always get rid of the Psychic. Let me put this into play. And then do we super rod the energy? Yeah, we super rod both energy and that. And I'm pretty sure that just essentially gives us game if he's got knockout on anything. We'll just pass here. This does not hit me for enough, and if it does, like if he, I don't know if he plays maximum belt, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure he plays it, the Prime Catcher. So I get Iono to 2 again. Geeta. So now we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 energy in play out of 13. Which means we've got 6 left in a 17 card deck. So essentially, see how many pennies my opponent's down. He's not down any pennies. No, stop hitting me. Stop hitting my Mew. This does 220, which after resistance is hilarious. Most Pokemon would go down to 220. He must have boss in hand though. Oh, whoops. He does not have boss in hand. And I knocked over my can. So we go Techno, this, here, nothing. Probably should have grabbed something. I'm just gonna play it cool. Go away, Arvin. You're not the droid I'm looking for. I did shuffle in my thing. Yeah, I've got my other Iron Leaves anyway. Just take care of him now. You should take care of him now, I think. Yeah. Oh, wasted the techno radar then. Bravery child, come on. Agent Alakazam. Okay. Now I need one more piece of the puzzle. That is proper annoying. Switch card. And Future Booster. Because we need this to keep this out of this range. You might now try and boss this in. My opponent's on 3 prizes, so it's not like this is like the end of the world sort of thing, but we need to put that damage there, and we need to put that damage there. This is all falling apart very quickly. I have 1 Techno Radar left, and I can't remember if it's prized. That Radiant Alakazam thing is pretty annoying, to be fair. Does he have the boss as well? That's going to be so irritating if he has the boss as well. Oh, he's put the damage on the wrong thing. Well, I mean, he must not have the boss then. I don't know what's going on. Would top deck that stupid Iron Hands right now, wouldn't I? How irritating. I have to go for this, just so we can draw cards. Yeah. Thank you. And that is the end of the tournament, in which I come first place, which is great. So I knew there'd be a way to get a first place out of this deck. Having taken out the counter capture actually really helped because I play free boss anyway. So just to go over my the whole list again, is there's my Pokemon lineup: double Iron Leaves, triple Miraidon, quad Iron Crown, singular copy of Iron Bundle, which is an also inclusion in these Future Box decks. A singular copy of Iron Hands because I'm not a Turbo Iron Hands deck, but if I see Lost Box in the if I see Comfort in the active, I will just grab Iron Hands, and then Mew for additional draw support. Although the deck plays plenty of supporters in itself, you support a lineup which is semi-draw is like your Iono, Research, and Arven, and then your other supporters just the triple boss. So everything's the same as last time, apart from I took out the counter capture for Anne. Where is it? energy search. That's the only difference, and that helped me like throughout my 4 games leading up to the leading up to Top Cut. And yeah, and that's my energy count as well. So yeah, first place finish for a tournament finally with Last Box, and I will see you all for the next Future Box video, or just next tournament gameplay. I'm probably going to be playing the Dialga Matang deck. So see you all there. Have a good day, guys, and peace out. So quick tournament report to end the video. Here is my first place win along with the list. One more time, so we'll open this as image, just so you can see the full thing, because obviously PTCG Live, sorry, doesn't have a full screen deck listing for whatever reason. So that's that, and then my pairings. Oh, that's the top 8. Will it show me? How do I do it? I can't remember how you do it now, but if it showed me round 1, here we go. Round 1 was against the Arceus Armor Rouge deck. Round 2 against Raging Bolt, which was probably the only one that very nearly beat me. And then round 3, I was against Gardevoir. Another deck that I was on 1 prize and he still had 6 prizes remaining, and suddenly a counter-catcher knockout on my Mew, and Iono started to turn the game around, but I won that one as well via the top deck of the Switch cart actually. Oh no, yeah. So he counter-captured something heavy in that had an EXP share on that I wish I hadn't put on, and then he Bravery Charms or caped a Scream Tail, and then Iono'd me, and then knocked out my Mew the Scream Tail. That was how that went, but I digress. It was a top deck of the Switch card going back into my attacker and taking knockout that saved me that game anyway. So to go for round 4. Oh yeah, there was no round 5, sorry. Round 5 was the top 8. I'm pretty certain, yeah. So I was against the Tinglu, the one that I faced in the finals. He made it to Top Cut as well. And then I was against that Arceus Armor Rouge deck again. And then against the Cloth Electrode. And then again, once again in the finals against that Tinglu deck, which was a good deck to be honest, but I would say that Gita was unnecessary in that deck. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is for the tournament report anyway. Pretty straightforward. No Charizard, but if there was, this deck would have been designed to beat Charizard anyway, realistically. So there's no issue with that. I wish there was Lugia, but there wasn't. But more for the fact that I'm trying to take videos of every meta matchup, so my viewers can understand where this deck lies in the meta, sort of thing. So it's just a case of like learn as we go along, sort of thing. I'm potentially going into Dragonpool format, going to be having to run a copy of the Devolution TM. I think that card is just going to be phenomenal next going into the Twilight Masquerade format. Anyway, that is everything for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And we will see you again for the next tournament gameplay. See you soon, guys. Peace out.